In this clip, we're going to see Jorja Johnson set up an easy winner with what looks to be a pretty underwhelming shot. But I think it's a shot that is open a lot more than players think it is. They just don't know when and what to look for. So we're going to see Jorja Johnson hitting this shot from the right side of the court. And I want to preface this by saying she's setting this shot up because she's been hammering this cross-court dinking pattern to the far corner. So that's what Joe Braverman is most expecting. And also, André Askew is responsible for any ball down this line. So he's being held down the line, which means Braverman is now responsible for any ball from about this area all the way to a cross-court dink. So really that cross-court partner is responsible for a lot of court. And so you can kind of use them as a key to help decide what ball to hit. What I mean by that is if this player's inside foot is kind of down the tee, then that means they're doing a good job of covering the middle. And so you should just continue with a cross-court dink. But we can see right here, because Jorja Johnson has been hammering that cross-court dink, now Joe Braverman's foot is about 1.5 feet off the tee. And so that's a good sign that now they're really trying to anticipate that cross-court dink, and you can go behind them and attack that middle and catch them out of position. And so that's exactly what Jorja Johnson does here by slipping that ball right behind her. She's too late to it and pops it up. Now here's a replay of a different angle that's going to help us see what to look for in this shot. So for Jorja Johnson, we're looking at that player's inside foot, and we can see it is a good 1.5 feet off that tee. So she's really preparing for a shot to this corner. And so once we see that key, we can attack that inside foot and catch that player off guard. And you can see this isn't really necessarily a speed up. I would call this more just an aggressive dink. And so you don't have to hit a really hard shot for this to be effective. You can see Joe Braverman takes just ever so slightly a step, anticipating that forehand dink, and she's already caught out of position. So this shot is more about setting up that forehand dinking pattern first and then using deception to sneak that ball in there. As always, thank you for watching this video. If you want to support this channel, please consider liking or commenting on this video and subscribing. Happy pickling.